there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this will be a War Machine Battle Report and the first game in Steamroller 33 that I went to here in Edmonton. Just, a local one here at the shop, and this is the one where I've already done the pre-video talking about I'm going to be taking my mercenaries, and I had Thexus, I have Magnus 2, and in this first game here, I am up against Nicholas. Now, I faced Nicholas once before, and in this one here, he had Kromac 1 and Kromac 2. Now, at the time, my thinking was, let's just go with Thexus. This is a good scenario for Thexus. I can control this. He doesn't have any crazy things to buff his defense. Like, he doesn't have the whole star crossed. So I can just get in there, beat up his heavies, and really just do this one for a scenario win. However, I'm going to learn later that dropping Thexus into Kromac was probably a mistake. So either way, I got the first turn here, and that's awesome. I always love getting the first turn. I really didn't feel there's any use in me ambushing my slavers in this one, because he's a small force, he's going to be in the middle, it's not going to really help at all. So I pretty much just have it all here. I put 3 focus onto each of my monstrosities here, each of my wreckers, and they run up, and that's pretty much the first turn. And you can kind of see, like, Thexus is already moving to my zone. Right away, I know that's going to be my win condition. I'm going to try and just dominate my own, maybe, like, destroy his objective, but pretty much my points will come from my side. On his turn, he's going to get up there. The stalker on the right is going to get wild aggression, so that's going to make it very dangerous. And then Kromac costs the warpath, which makes it super dangerous. So, I mean, basically what happens here is, for those who haven't seen this before, is that the stalker goes in, it warps for berserk, it just gets to attack for days. Because it's rolling 3 dice to hit, it's going to hit pretty easily. Plus, my defense is kind of low anyway. And then, yeah, once you kill, you just keep on going. And then eventually, you just warpath another 3 inches, get to more guys, and just keep on killing. The only thing that I got that kind of helps stop this a bit is my tough can really break the berserk chain. But yeah, that's going to be a very scary one. Otherwise, though, he has the other stalker that's on the left, and you can't really see the pure blood, but it's behind the building on the left. So the fact that there's mainly the heavies on the left side, I think that's great, because again, I can contest that zone. That's not going to be a problem. I just need to make sure I defend my own here. Now, one of the things I'd like to do is Rampager the stalker on the right and make it go back, destroy a stone, and just get away from me. But what he's actually done is use the stones here so that I can't make him go away. So what I do instead is I do still Rampager him, but I'm basically just turning him around so he can't really charge me directly or anything like that, and then make him destroy a stone. So now he can't teleport him. He could still, like, trample over or something like that. Maybe I am a little bit too close to that wrecker, but otherwise, hey, at least that part's gone. He's looking away. And again, I think he's going to be seeing him more as not killing off one of my heavies. He's probably going to go in there and go after the infantry. Otherwise, Thexus is in the zone, so he's ready to start scoring. And then with all my infantry on the left, I'm just getting in there. So I spray away all the mannequins, and then I charge in there. I think it was a left stone there, the sentry stone. I actually almost killed that just with my charge with my press gangers. So that's awesome, but otherwise, again, I'm just starting to get in his face. So on his turn, he's going to kind of come at me here. Those warp wolves, they did a lot of work. Or not the warp wolves, the skinwalkers. There you go, the little infantry guys. So they really chew up their fair share. They're kind of moving up there. He wasn't able to clear out his own zone, so that's good. I got a few guys still alive in there. I put quite a few of them in there. But anyway, he has the pure blood go ghostly. He comes over on the left, sprays through. He's able to kill the leader of the slavers. Not really that big of a deal, but he is down. Otherwise, yeah, like you'd expect on the right side, that stalker, actually he could have done a lot more, but what he did is use warpath to turn him around. I totally forgot about that option, but again, he just really went after infantry, and then when he didn't put him in the zone, I was kind of like, oh, I guess I might be scoring on my turn, but no, he put a shifting stone in there, so I won't be able to control, or dominate rather, and so it's still a 0-0 game, but right now I really feel I'm set up for a big counter. He does also have invulnerable resolve up onto the skinwalkers, so they have just tons of armor, so I'm probably not going to do very much to them. But what I'm really going to go after this turn is is I want to be going after the pure blood on the left, and maybe if I adrenal flood, I can take that thing out. But otherwise, I definitely want to kill the stalker on the right before it does any more damage. And between a wrecker and all of the slavers and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure I can take it down. And so I do. I basically rampager the stalker, so it comes back, stabs and destroys the stone that was in the zone, go up with the agitator and instigate, and yeah, it's really no problem then for the wrecker to come in and take it out. So now he really doesn't have anything threatening me here on the right. He's really just bogged down. I mean, he still has his stones that can go and teleport in there. But yeah, I am going to get this one here. I'm starting to go after his objective, doing some damage there. Send 3 adrenal flood, actually only 2. I wanted to get 3 adrenal flooded guys into his pure blood on the left, but just because of the spacing and there's that big sentry stone in the front, I just couldn't get all 3 there. So I do destroy that sentry stone, I destroy the sentry stone on the right, and I do a lot of damage to that pure blood. So I mean, I didn't kill it, but I mean, I really did hurt it, and otherwise, still getting more guys in the zone. I do feel he'll have enough that he can probably clear it, but at this point, it's 1-0. I got the lead on the scenario game, and I think I'm going to be okay with that. So on his turn, he just keeps on coming at me like we expect. He has the one last shifting stone from the 1 unit come over into my zone, stopping me. Otherwise, he's going to go and just shred everything that was in his zone. So now he's going to dominate on his. So this is going to make it now a tie game at 1-1. Kills more of the dredges and the press gangers. But at this point here now, I'm starting to feel really good where I should be able to finish off the pure blood, get back into the zone, kill the stone, and then he's going to have a really hard time getting anything else into me. If I wanted, the wreckers could start going after those skinwalkers, but again, because there's that one stalker there a little bit close that could be charging across, I'm wanting to be a little bit careful there, just to make sure I don't, he gets a jump on me with the peace trade and then I'm in trouble. So what I do then is pretty much just kill the stone that's in my zone. I kill off that pure blood, so there's another heavy down. Throw a couple guys into a zone because why not? And then really I'm able to kill off with an adrenal flooded slaver one of his skinwalkers, so that's nice. And now it's a 2-1 game. So going back to him, he's just going to keep on trying to clear out his own zone. He actually used the stalker to go after the left side. So I think he's really trying to do the same thing as me, making sure that nothing else can get into the zone. He wasn't able to kill off everything, but now that the stalker is away, I can go crazy on the right. So we are each going to score on this turn, and so now it's going to be 3-2. But in the end, I decided to play it a little bit safer. Like I said, the wreckers probably could go in there and they'd be safe, but it's, again, I just would rather hold them back. I'm in a good position. Might as well keep that going. So I get us a couple of models into his zone to contest, and then on my side, I just go and I dominate again. So this is going to make it 4-2, and then when we looked at this, there's really not really a way he's going to win. There's nothing he can run into my zone that's convenient. Maybe Kromac can clear up the skinwalkers so that one of them can get in my zone, but then either A, I would just kill them and dominate again, or 2, if Kromac is standing right there with both my wreckers, he's probably going to die. So he decided just to throw in the towel here and just saying like, yeah, it's just going to be a 5-0 win, or 5-2 win rather. So there you go, guys. Starting out the tournament right with a win. And again, one of the things I didn't mention of why this was a problem is because midway through the game, Kromac started casting Bestial. And it turns out that Cephalix wants to cast a lot of spells. And so luckily he wasn't doing that Bestial right from the very get-go because he had other upkeeps to get out. But yeah, once he started getting that Bestial going, it was a huge pain. That big, huge 14-inch bubble going all over the place saying, hey, Cephalix, screw you, you can't cast magic. And all of a sudden I had to be starting like to back away to be getting outside that range. I mean, thank goodness for Mark 3 where I can now measure that. And it's not like Mark 2 where I have to just cast it and then cross my fingers and then check. But yeah, like in the future, I think Magnus 2 would have been a better drop for this. But hey, in the end, Thexus was able to pull it off. So anyway, guys, if you have any thoughts on the game, please post it down below. But otherwise, Game 2 will be coming up soon. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.